Hey yo, what's up? My name is DJ PIUS, aka Papa P, Papa Mkuu. The morning switch on City Radio 88.3. Every morning from Monday to Friday is the best place you can be with Big Tony. Yeah, my guy Big Tony on City Radio. The morning switch. Catch him there. See you there.
And tools, spinning the wheels of steel, the turntable terrorist. You know what time it is? Pull it, pull it, pull it, pull it, pull it. Today, just like every other Thursday, where I get to tell you that we are gonna be having a monumental day, which is the next day, that is Friday, and it's the D-Day. The wait is over, my dear. The wait is over. We've been talking about this since the beginning of this month, November 2024. We're wrapping up the year 2024, but in style. Access. I've been saying access, giving you the access to the benefits of your craft. Yes, and we are beginning the road to access. I'm super excited. If you're creative, you should be, because this is a platform and initiative that is ready and engaged to actually uplift and take the industry to the next level, the Rwandan industry, not only that, the mama land, the continent. Well, today I have special guests in the studio, very professional, each in their respective right have had very enormous contribution to the industry, and it's a proud moment to actually be in their presence, and it's an honor. One of them, on my immediate right, he is a super tall gentleman. He's a friend, he's a lover, not a hater. He's a fanatic, he's a fan of the industry, he's a guru of the industry, he's a disc jockey. Some of them call him a DJ, some call him a mixer, some call him a selector, some call him a pull-up. Yeah, he's a father, he's an industry executive, he's a producer, he's a manager, he's an entrepreneur, he's an activist, he's a traveler. This man has done it all when it comes to show business. Now, I am going to dub him with a new name, aka your girlfriend's favorite DJ, aka your boyfriend's favorite DJ. And I'm going to tell you why later on. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only DJ PIUS. Yes, he's in the studio with us. PIUS, wagwan.
Wow, good morning, bro.
How are you, dear?
How's it going?
I'm good, my brother. It's a pleasure to have you here. Welcome.
Yeah, first time on the Big Tony microphone.
Yes, I knock them knuckles.
Yeah, man.
Big up with yourself.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Not do I only have DJ PIUS, one of the biggest DJs who has stood the test of time and has been willing the stills, and he has been doing music, been contributing for a long time. Well, he's part of the campaign that we've been talking about, that is Access Music in Africa. And it's a big campaign, it's the first time ever. Well, I have an executive of Access also, the head of logistics and operations here. He's partner of Access, and this is the second time I've had him on the show. It's a great honor. Mr. Eric, how are you, sir? Good morning.
I'm good, Big Tony. What an energy.
Yes.
Thank you for welcoming us again.
Let me give you now a proper introduction. Mr. Eric is not only an exec, and not only a corporate person who is behind the contribution of music, but he's also a DJ, a music lover. He has an enormous platform. He has a big platform called Africa Groove that has been running the industry and trying to uplift young talents as well. And he's been part of the movement of the industry as early as his high school days. And he's a professional music exec, entrepreneur, activist as well, a friend, a father, a relative, a brother, and not a hater, definitely. Mr. Eric!
What an introduction, my friend. What an introduction.
No, let me tell you, gentlemen. Yeah? Let's get straight to it. Hello Friday is basically the platform we get to celebrate you, the stars, people who have had impact on the industry, our communities. And it's just a simple gesture of saying thank you. From, of course, CD Radio, Hello Friday. It is our way of appreciating, because we don't do that a lot. We don't appreciate each other a lot. And we should. Without further ado, this is that time where you get your flowers.
Oh my God.
DJ PIUS.
There's actually flowers in
DJ PIUS. These are your flowers.
I need to document it.
We need to catch that.
I need to catch it. I need to catch it.
You need to be cool.
These are your flowers, my brother.
Oh, wait.
It needs to be cold.
DJ PIUS, those are your flowers. We celebrate you. We love you. Thank you for your contribution to the industry. You've done a lot of work for the game. Not only been a DJ, a musician, an entrepreneur, an activist, a forward thinker. You've been a traveler pushing and representing the Republic of Rwanda, our home. And we are proud of you.
Thank you.
And we appreciate you. The industry wouldn't have gotten where it has so fast without your skills.
Thank you.
You've been an exec. You have been so many artists in Rwanda have been under your wing. You've been representing. You've been helpful. So we appreciate that.
Thank you.
We appreciate that, and we're proud of you.
Yeah.
And not only DJ PIUS, Mr. Eric as well.
This guy is ready.
You get flowers as well.
How do you have the time?
This guy
No, you get flowers. You get flowers as well.
Oh wow.
Yes, you get flowers.
Wow. My friend.
We definitely are very, very proud, and we're happy to have a Rwandan like yourself, a national man like yourself, who has brought this to our attention, to assist the industry, to assist creatives, super creatives like DJ PIUS, and bring this platform to our attention. Access Music in Africa, the groove. We appreciate that. So many people would have just been self-centered. You've traveled the world. You've seen a lot, as we've spoken behind the scenes and off the microphone. You've said how much you feel in debt to the industry of Rwanda, and you took it seriously. And you've been raising the flag
serious matter.
for a long time, and we congratulate you and we appreciate you.
Humbled. Oh my
Yes,
God.
sir.
You see, half a century on this earth, and then getting your flowers. But you
Yes,
know
sir.
that expression, getting your flower in your own lifetime. I think it's a thing that needs to become a bigger thing.
Very
We
much.
have very much a tendency to waiting for life cycle to be over.
Yes, sir.
The time for us to see them disappear, and before we forget them, somehow giving the flower comes when it's too late.
Exactly.
And there's so many people struggling, so many people fighting, pushing doors, pushing boundaries.
Yes, sir.
You know, you need to be confronted to challenges, to preconception, to
Yes, sir.
obstacles, walls. I call them the walls of resistance. You know, innovation is never something given. Huh? When
True.
you want to push the boundaries and be a bit innovative, there's always going to be some skepticism, some pushback. And so I appreciate the fact that you can see what is going on
Yes.
beyond just the sparks and the stars and the light.
So much so. I'm a lover of the industry, and as a creative, I see so many of my peers and people before me and who come after me who are super talented and have a lot of gifts, and they've sacrificed a lot. And speaking of such, DJ PIUS,
Yes.
briefly tell me, for you, I'm gonna tell you a story. Yeah. The first time I encountered and why I dubbed you, gave you a new AKA, your girlfriend's favorite DJ. It was back in Uganda.
No way.
I'm gonna tell you, it's an interesting story. It was back in Uganda, like 7 or 6 years ago.
This story involves your girlfriend in it.
Not my girlfriend.
Yeah.
Don't be scared. It's a true story, by the way.
Okay.
You were there on tour with, if my memory serves me correct, with Arthur, Charlene and Nina.
At Cayenne? Was it at Cayenne?
It was before Cayenne. You were hosted at, you were a guest at a certain TV station and network.
Okay.
And you were in the presence of Arthur, Charlene and Nina. You had a show and a campaign. It was at a place, the show was done at a place called Forest Mall.
Yes.
Alright,
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, so me, I just came by to say what's up to the friends because I was also running around.
Ugolobi, I think.
Aha,
Yeah.
So it was with Douglas, MC Katz, and DJ Massey, and Slick Stewart.
Yes.
So this is what happens, Eric. So PIUS comes through. So people know, like, I have a bloodline from Rwanda. So they're like, anyone you vash. Okay, this is nice. So they were trying to see what PIUS can do. You know, people people look at us like we're late bloomers, right?
Yeah.
So they're like, let's see. So these two DJs and the host challenge PIUS. They're like, you mix. So they give him the turntable. I was so proud. This brother got on the turntable and he mixed, I remember correctly, you mixed 4 tracks. You mixed old school, new school, Rwandan and Ugandan. Everybody who was in the area code they were all shocked. And the fact that he was the tallest, so he was already outstanding. Now the girls who were around, the whole time they were like, that guy. It was amazing. And I was like, wow.
Yeah.
You are very talented.
Thank you. I actually didn't like. On top of my head, I couldn't have remembered that.
Yeah. So that's something that stuck out with me, and I was like, if I ever meet Pius, I'll definitely tell you about that. So how does your love for DJing, music, where does it all come from?
It comes from my high school roots.
Yes.
So I went to Ntare, and then I went to Kigezi College, Butowere. So in all those schools, we had an entertainment section every Friday.
Wow.
And part of that, because it was all those schools that I went to are single boys schools.
Interesting.
So we had to find something to entertain, the boys on a Friday or a Saturday. So Friday was music, Saturday was movies.
Nice.
So I got lucky when I went to high school. I was in the same dormitory or cubicle with the entertainment prefect, and we had the equipment. Where you would ask which equipment is it, but it's radio cassettes, small amplifiers. So basically, it was just play one cassette, stop, play another one, listen through the Walkman, play another one.
Wow.
You remember that?
Oh my God.
Wow.
You're rewinding the tape.
Yeah, with
Exactly.
your pen.
With the pen.
So that was the whole situation. So I remember that same guy took me to club the first time. I was even underage. I was like 14. He took me to club. So I sat in the corner. I saw a professional DJ doing his thing. I was like, wow.
Do you remember who that was?
Yeah. Andrew. The guy is called Andrew. He used to work in a club called Earthquake. I remember him vividly. He was even a radio presenter.
Interesting.
Yeah, I got a chance to meet him, and I told him, you know what, you inspired me. You made me a DJ, and from then up to now, he's still like my close person.
Amazing.
Yeah, so I mean, that's like in the early 2000s, like 2001.
Oh wow, amazing.
Yeah. So when I came to Rwanda in my high school, I was completing high school like S5. That's when I came to Rwanda for the first time. Yeah, so nothing was here. I was like, okay, this is just school, no business and stuff. Okay. I finished high school then. When I just finished high school, I got interested in IT. So I started, doing internship in a game store. There was a new game store in MTN Center. So in that same game store, like my next neighbor was a lounge. Yeah, so that lounge
makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, so that lounge had like stupid music. So before I went to the game center, I would just be like, let me do a playlist, just for the people to enjoy, and then I'll go to work. So I would playlist the songs, and then people started getting familiar with me, like, where's that boy who always puts nice music?
Nice.
Yeah, so I mean, jumping very fast, and I had a chance to go abroad. I went to the US for 2 years.
Nice.
And then that's when I really went into DJ school and practiced how to DJ.
Over there.
Yes.
Amazing.
No, I was already a young DJ. Like,
but now you wanted to have it endorsed.
Like turntables, CDs. That was before Serato. That was like purely a bag of CDs.
Nice.
Well, when I reached there, I found LPs and stuff. But me, I started on on CDs.
Wow.
So even when I came back, I remember I brought like 3 bags of CDs,
Wow.
CDJs, and like started from there. Yeah, you'll be playing and then you're sweating because you have to look for CDs.
I know.
Yeah.
So for you, you've been you've seen the hustle and the growth of the technology and the industry.
I jumped many stories because like when I was in high school, my assignments during the holidays would be to record music. So I'd listen to CD radio. If there's a countdown or a new song, I have to record
dab on the tape.
Dab on the tape, make a selection for the whole term. I'd go back to school with like 20 cassettes.
Oh, wow.
So you spend a lot of hours just putting that music
like
together.
this. And sometimes Big Tony has to speak on top of the song, so I scrap it. I have to wait for another day.
Do you scrap it on the beat?
Well, you have to go back on the Walkman, see the end of the other one, and wait for another chance. That's like 6 hours, because that song, you know, the rotation changes. That song might come or not come.
Wow.
So yeah, if you want to do a nice selection, you have to really be patient.
Wow.
I used to enjoy it.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Plus, you've been in the industry for quite some time, and the industry has also seen you grow with it, from a DJ then to music. Now you engage into music. You become now automatically vocal.
Well, when I was in primary, I was in a Christian school, so we were forced to go to choirs, you know, like play instruments and blah blah blah. So that's where my music background comes in, like singing. So when I came to Rwanda, I would never in a million years thought I would be a musician.
Amazing.
But because I used to compose and also play around, because my love for IT. I used to play around with Fruit Loops, Logic, make beats. I've made beats for these boys, like the band who before they started even doing music.
Wow.
So I used to make beats, give them to producers, and then they give them to those boys.
Wow.
But I never thought I would be, because I was making a decent amount of money, and they were struggling. I was like, I don't want to struggle like those boys. Yeah, little did I know.
Little did you know that you belong there.
Yeah, so it upgraded to me composing, because I would make beats and then they would sing on top of them, like not the way I wanted to be.
Now it makes sense. Yeah.
So I started, like doing beats and then laying on top some vocals and then giving them.
They call that a demo or a guide tape.
So a guide tape or a demo.
So interesting.
So
it's a name in the industry. There's a lot of artists that you hear, like you hear the big hit. It's been composed by somebody else completely.
Of course.
So what they do, they compose, like they're at home, they compose their own music.
Yes.
They do a guide to show how it's supposed to be.
How you're supposed to do your vocals.
Some of the most famous songs from Whitney Houston, Michael Jackson, have been done like that by people that we don't know their names.
Yes.
Sierra Garrett, for example. I Just Can't Stop Loving You. Man in the Mirror was her song. She did the guide. And then Michael Jackson took it to another level. But in the industry, and those people, those songwriters, sometimes you don't know who they are, but they're in the background. Talk about that,
Interesting.
Yeah. So actually, funny enough, my music career started here in this radio.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So we're proud.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like
full cycle.
Wow. I did a demo. For, was it? I think it was Uncle Austin or someone.
Yes.
So I sent it to the producer. The musician tried to sing on the song. It wasn't coming out like the song that I sent in. So the producer was like, let me just send it to the radio. So I was at home chilling, and I hear a presenter playing, and I was like, I called the producer, like, what's going on? He's like, hey, I knew you would not allow me, so I just sent it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so
interesting.
That was like in 2010, I think, So that's how the music career started. Then he was like, no, you have to start doing music. I was like, no way. I'm doing stuff. I'm in university. I'm doing IT. I'm doing, a lot of things, and I'm DJing every night. I was like, no, I don't want to do music. And then my friend who we used to go to school too in Uganda came to Rwanda also. He was like, yo, bro, we used to sing. Let's just do it. Let's just make a group. Let's do it. So that's how I started singing in a group. Yeah.
Interesting.
That time.
Wow. Two for real.
Yes.
Yeah. Amazing. You have such amazing talent and incredible history with your craft, and we have seen you grow. The one other thing that I'm definitely going to be giving you credit for is, besides you being humble, you've worked so hard to build your connect. Your networking skills are on another level. I mean, you've worked with the doctor of Kampala, Uganda, Dr. Jose Chameleon. You've worked with Lady JD. You've worked with Radiant Weasel. You've worked with a whole roster of big artists here at home. You've worked with Kenyan artists, international artists, and they all have good things to say about you.
Yeah. I mean, because of the DJing platform, I used to meet many musicians. Yeah, so like if they come to Rwanda, the first stop, of course, is which is the best club in town, who's the DJ there, blah, 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 let's connect. You know, that's how the connection grew. But of course, in Kinyarwanda we say, buri kintu cyose cyane cyane igiti cyangwa se imbuto ugomba kwifumbira. You have to fertilize the plant if you want it to grow. So the connection skills and the way you keep in touch with people and the way you reciprocate the love. If they give you the song, you show them that you're really promoting the song. They see that you have value in your life, in their life. Not really East Africa, even Two-Face, even D'banj, even like those guys, they're still my friends because of the first impression when they came to Rwanda.
Amazing. I love that. We have Pius and Mr. Eric. We're gonna go for a breather. When I return, we're definitely gonna dive into ACEESS 2024, the first of its kind. I have DJ Pius, who's partner of ACEESS, and he's gonna be a key speaker, and he has a lot to educate young creatives out there. If you are a creative ready to start, I have the right people to tell you and give you guidance. Me, I'm learning a lot of things from these amazing gentlemen. And ACEESS is happening from the 14th, the 15th to the 16th of November 2024 at Mundi Center. Master classes are going to be at Convention Center. We're going to have more details and updates with Mr. Eric as well in the studio. Yeah? So keep it locked. DJ Pius is going to mix for
kuya 15 na 16 ukwakira muri Mundi Center. ACEESS 2024 ituzaniye ibirangirire bya muzika nyafrika bisaga 20 birimo Heavy K na Sir Trill bo muri South Africa, Octopizzo wa Kenya, abanyarwanda Ish Kevin, Ushari, Angel Mutoni, Imakanizi, Kaya Byinshi n'abandi benshi cyane bazadutaramira imbona mubone. Gura pasi yawe y'imisi 2 nonaha kuri Music in Africa Akadomo.net. Uzachikwe.
The latest hits and the greatest memories.
88.3 City Radio.
We are back live and direct. We're still over here on 88.3 City Radio. You should say a friend to all. If it's your birthday today, happy birthday. We celebrate with you. If you're getting married this week, congratulations. If you have a brand new baby or on the way, we are happy for you. If you're getting divorced this week, that one is a tough one. I don't know what to say, my dear, but you'll be fine. I have Eric Soul, Mr. Eric Soul, the head of logistics and operations of ACEESS 2024. Mr. Eric.
Yes, my friend.
And DJ Pius as well alongside. Mr. Eric, I'll begin with you. We're doing Road to ACEESS, kicking off on the 14th, 15th, and 16th of November 2024, just 1 week ahead. Please do update us for the sake of our listeners tuned in over here on 88.3 City Radio. Well, it's a pleasure to have you here, by the way.
No, but it's always, you bring the energy, my friend.
It's been exciting. Have you got the feedback? People are creatives are actually excited about this.
We're very excited. The thing is coming. People start arriving this Friday.
Amazing.
There's some people are already gonna start working, the whole team is landing this week. The venue are set. We have some new updates from last time. Did you know? Even Shaka has been confirmed.
Yes, so, the princess of Africa.
Yes, Nasty C has been added to the lineup too.
Amazing.
And there's that big collective who's been announcing the big comeback.
Yes.
It's going to be the first time on stage presenting a collective of the best Rwandan hip-hop artists, from Betray to Doton Ganji to Angel Mutoni. So they've been doing the big announcement, so we're really looking forward to that. The place is full. The convention center is full. We reached 2,000 registrations.
Delegates
now.
and all.
Yes, delegate. We had we were a bit worried because there was more delegates than locals. But now if you see the curve of the local registering for that conference, they are coming in numbers. So people want to learn. We did a workshop 2 days ago called The Art of Networking.
Amazing.
So we had like 50 artists, creative entrepreneurs who came to learn the art of networking, because we want to teach people how to set up meeting in advance, how to be prepared to be able to optimize. There's going to be like 800, 900 music professionals to go into a venue with 900 professionals into the music. How do you present yourself the best way? How do you maximize your opportunity? How do you set up meeting in advance? So you make sure that when you have those professionals in your city who've been flying over to come to see what's going on the scene, make sure you can maximize the opportunity, that they're going to remember you. So that was like a very good session. We really want to, for Rwandan, to optimize this opportunity, not to see those people come and go, not to feel like intimidated, not to feel like they need to wait for something. There's a way to approach people, to make things happen, to make some commitment, to do some collaboration, to create connection, as Pius was saying, to create connection that can last for years. And things happen very progressively, telling artists, telling creatives, telling entrepreneurs are also how to carry yourself so you don't overwhelm people. So you can just come with a very elevator pitch type of story, just be able to present yourself in 1-2 minutes, engage people, make them remember you,
and take the message home.
And I was amazed because the session was supposed to happen from 10 till 3, but we were still talking around 5 o'clock. 5 p.m. People didn't want to go. They were learning so much information. We realized that association of the word event and music, people only expect to see music performances. And when we do Access, all the talk, the music issues going to be covered by professionals through talk, through seminars, through presentation, through conversation, through networking, through exhibition. And it's the first time it's happening in Rwanda. I like to say that it's the first time it's happening in Rwanda.
Yes, very much so.
We have a hybrid event that is MICE. We conference, and we are the #1 destination in Africa for conference and discussion type of event. And everything's going to be about the music. It's not like an afterthought. It's not one artist that come to entertain the people who discuss about serious stuff. The serious stuff we're going to be discussing, it's about the music only for 3 days. So that's very important for people to understand. It's not just a festival about performances. It's about the business. It's about what's going on behind the network, making connection, optimize, and learn. There's so many things that we need to learn, because in Rwanda we have so many talents.
Very much so.
People are doing, you do the numbers. Sometimes I'm amazed. I'm just looking at the numbers of some of those artists. Hundreds of thousands of streamings.
Wow.
Millions of views on YouTube. But where's the business? Where's the industry?
That's true. That's why I've always been running the campaign as well, and we are proud and happy to be part of this. I've been saying this that Access is giving you access to the benefits of your craft. So
it's a very good slogan. We should put this on the t-shirt.
Please
copyright it first. Copyright it first.
You see, whoever's listening right now, this is what Mr. Eric is definitely going to be able to educate you on. Now, Pius, what does this mean for you? You're partner of this as well, and I want to know, what does this mean for you as well?
It means a lot, because as someone who's been in the industry for a long time, and if you would gauge and see what is the expectation of what would you've have gotten from everything that you've put in the craft, and what you have now, the scale is like this. It's imbalancing. So the dedication, the hard work, the uplifting, the creation that we try to do should be at least matched or a little balanced, from what you get from what you put in the music and the entertainment. So that takes us to many steps, infrastructure, innovation, creativity, collaboration, trying to learn new things. It takes us a lot into other things. So how can we learn, or how can we bridge all those things together? So I believe that that's what you can learn in Access, because we have many minds who think differently. So if you come to learn, you pick a leaf or two.
Amazing.
Yeah.
We're going to go for a breather, gentlemen. When we return, each of you, because in your respective rights, an exec, a music exec, and a performing arts, and the creatives and lovers of the industry. For the sake of our listeners and to ever young creatives who are listening in, I want you to share words of inspiration and guidance. We're going to do that shortly when we come back after the short commercial break. Keep it locked, only over here on 88.3 City Radio.
Kuya 15 ukwakira muri Mundi Center Access 2024 ituzaniye ibirangirire bya muzika nyafrika bisaga 20 birimo Heavy K na Sir Trio bo muri South Africa, Octopizzo wa Kenya, Abanyarwanda Ish Kevin, Ushari, Angel Mutoni, Imakanizi, Kaya Byinshi n'abandi benshi cyane bazadutaramira imbona mubone. Gura pasi yawe y'imisi 2 nonaha kuri Music in Africa Akadomo.net.
Yes, a beautiful record coming in from DJ PIUS. It's the latest out of the man himself, the tallest DJ in the place to be, representing Kigali, Rwanda, proud and definitely taking it to the next level. My brother, let me ask you a very simple one, yeah? This song, it's a brand new one.
When you go and say a very simple one, then it's not very easy at all. Okay, this song.
How did you come up with this, the idea? I feel it's a feel-good music, eh?
Yeah, plus a fusion of home, you know, like the drums, the percussions,
yes,
and the word itself. Imhore is a word that in Hore, you know, in the tradition they use it when they're barimo guhamiriza. It's also a slang that is somehow modern, if you can relate it into that perspective. So yeah, it's a fusion that we try to create with an Afrobeat beat.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Now when you were Gakondo, you went all back home, area code 250.
At the end of the day, you have to be relatable. If they see you, they have to be like, this guy is from this country.
Yes.
Or this music is from this country.
Very true.
Yeah, so as much as we try to go east, west, home is best.
Of course.
Yeah.
Now, Pius, let me ask you, when we're off on air, I wanted to ask you this, but let me ask you now on air. You being in the game for quite a minute, you've represented, you've done what needs to be done as an artist, as a representative of the industry.
Yeah.
Looking today where Rwandan entertainment industry is, because you're a stakeholder in this industry, you have a right. I mean, that's the reason why you're going to be a key speaker at the ACEESS 2024.
Okay.
I want to get your view, your honest view.
Right.
Are you happy about where you see our current state as artists, as creatives? Or are you disappointed and like,
that is an A and B question. I'm very happy. I am very happy because I have seen the steps. I know how challenging it was like some years back, and I know how we have progressed and where we are right now. So I'm thankful for the opportunities. I'm thankful for the progress. I'm thankful for the abundance of talent that we have in the country, and I am also thankful of how diverse we are. You know, other countries, like for example, it's not like I'm shading or whatever, but if you go to Ghana and you ask them who's doing culture music here, it's very difficult to find people who are doing but here we have people who are doing Gakondo, and they're doing reasonably well.
And they're representing us proud.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm not even saying the OGs. I'm not saying like Muyango, Masama, Kairebo. No, I'm not. I'm saying like Ruti Joeri, Makanizi, you know, like that category. That we have young people who are, you know, doing the culture music, and that's really impressive.
Yes.
If you go into other countries, everyone is drifting. They're going to the trends. I'm a piano, blah blah blah.
Yes.
But here, we still have that in our roots. I think it's from also how we are raised, also from how we treasure our culture, and I really appreciate it.
Amazing. I love that. All right, now, Pius, thank you so much. It's been a great pleasure to have you here.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Before we wrap up, I'll begin with you, Mr. Eric. Eric Soul, you being a music exec, what message would you share to the young creatives out there ready to start right now, listening in, and they want to start into their career, they want to become the next DJ Pius, they want to become the next crowd mover, they want to become the next music executive like DJ Pius, they want to become like the next flag bearer of our beautiful country, representing us in the arts and creatives? What message would you share with them?
Well, listen, I don't need to. I'm just going to continue on the line of what Pius said, because this is very important. That rise of I call it the new Gakondo.
Yes.
Of Gakondo is, to some people, the way you said that it's amazing to you. When I first came here into this country in 2011, I had debates with people, young people, because I was explaining the only way for Rwandan music to be known as much as Afrobeat. Afrobeat was just starting a little bit. East African music was starting to make noise a little bit. Just like, guys, don't copy what you see the neighbors doing or what you see Americans doing. You need to do your own music. And people were like very skeptical. They were like, nobody is interested to hold people music. We want to do what we see on TV. But what's going on is like what we just said. It's the cycle. So the inspirational word I could say is just like, even like ACEESS, they're gonna come and they want to see the real Rwandan. They want to see what you're made of. Rwandan is known all over the world because we recover for something kind of heavy. They're looking at our economy, they're looking at our landscape or tourism, they're looking at our stories. They find it's amazing, and it's an amazing story. But do they know our people? Do we know how do we express ourselves? Do they know about our music? Do they know about our culture? Do they know about our dance, our inspiration, our poetry, our words, our melodies? The way we're putting our voice together, the way we're putting the time signature of our drum rhythm. It's something very unique. Yes. So what I would say is just like, embrace totally your culture, totally embrace your identity, and just try to translate that into the modern way, the modern world. We have all the tools are free. You can communicate, you can get information, you can communicate to the world, it's free. You can get information from anywhere. All the things that you're learning at university, you can get those information for free if you're putting the time. Yes. So with all those free tools and that deep culture, we are rich beyond measure. I'm always amazed at how powerful we are without really realizing it. And the musical aspect of Rwanda, I think, is something unique. I traveled all over the place. I listened to. I was a judge on the World Music Award at some point. So we listened to the music from the whole world: Mali, Senegal, Kazakhstan, Mexico, and be with professionals to do the BBC World Music Award. And people love nothing better than to discover new culture. And the Rwandan culture is not yet known. It's known amongst us. When we talk about us, when we look at our industry, we're doing okay. But when we go outside of our borders, there's so much story that we need to tell, so much thing that we need to show. So if we embrace our culture, show it to the world, with ACEESS, we're gonna have the opportunity to be in our home without having to travel. We can showcase who we are for real, in our own land. It's like when you're a football team and the whole world come and see, when you're in your own turf. So this is what we need to do. We need to claim our culture, translate that into the way we express ourselves, proudly Rwandan. Now I can see young people traveling with Amasunzu, Imigongo. They're dressing, they're behaving typically Rwandan. I'm telling you, when the foreigners are coming here, they're fascinated by our identity. So guys, let's push our identity. Let's stay true to our culture, true to our tradition, and export it loudly, boldly. 10 toes down, chest out. This is who we are.
Amazing. Appreciation for that as well. Thank you so much, Mr. Eric. So, Pius, we're gonna wrap up the whole interview and conversation with a game. But before we go to the game, your encouragement to that creative who's listening to you, DJ Pius, the legendary, what would you share to that young creative who's like,
well, nta kintu kitagorana. Everything. If you're thinking that you're going to go somewhere and find an easy way out, it's very difficult. First thing is you have to be very disciplined. in any aspect.
Very important.
Every domain, if it's sports, if it's school, discipline is very important. The discipline that I'm talking about is focusing, concentrating, knowing what you want and going for it. Setbacks are always everywhere.
Yes.
But through the setbacks, you learn. The lessons that you get from whatever setback that you got push you forward.
Yes.
You know, to be progressive and, you know, reach your main goals. And don't forget that you have to be passionate into something that you're really talented in. Sometimes you try to push yourself into something that you don't have the talent for, just because you like it.
Just because you saw somebody could do it.
Yes,
and you thought it was easy.
It's not like everyone can do it. God created us differently with different talents. So also identifying what you're good in is very, very, very
That's
important.
very important. Thank you so much, Pius. That makes a lot of sense. And a lot of creatives don't leave that out.
No,
identify with your craft. Become the master of your craft, and then you go.
Learn to take advices. It could be bad and good, but you have to. If someone tells you, I think your singing has to improve, you have to go to school and do it. You should take, positive criticisms and negative criticisms, and be the judge of it. Don't just go blindfolded.
Amazing. DJ Pius, we're gonna play a game.
Okay.
The game is called Ultimate Choice.
Okay.
Yes, and we're gonna do a little bit of chemistry.
Okay, let's do it.
This is sodium acid.
Okay.
That is salt.
Yes.
So this is your glass.
Yes.
This is my glass. I'm gonna help you out. So you're gonna put some salt in that glass.
In my glass?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And then put some water.
Okay.
So the game is, I give you two questions.
Yeah.
So you have to choose. The question has two answers, A and B. So you have to choose between A and B. If you don't, you have to take a sip.
Okay.
You ready?
Ready.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. I'll support you. If you don't answer, I'll sip with you as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
We need some salt anyways.
I like that. You're very positive about this.
We need some salt. No shaky teeth. No. We need some to harden our bones.
Yes.
So sodium is good.
Yes, sir. You can add. You can add first. All right. You ready, my brother?
Let's go.
All right. Now, Pius, we'll start easy. You and your better half, your loved one.
Yeah.
You want to be a supportive husband, a supportive boyfriend, a supportive partner. So you have to choose a job that you're going to do around your beautiful home.
Yeah.
As a man, urahitamo koza ibyombo cyangwa gufura for the rest of the marriage?
Well, no discussions. Nzozi byombo pay. Yeah, I love doing dishes anyways. Yeah, I don't have a problem with dishes.
You don't have a problem with that?
Yeah.
Amazing. Okay. Now, question number 2. You are approached by the beautiful, amazing government of Rwanda.
Yeah.
And the representative of the government of Rwanda.
Yeah.
That's who you are now. So they give you 2 options to pick a job. To help uplift the music industry, the performing arts and creatives. So job number 1 is to be the chairman of the disciplinary committee to discipline your fellow artists.
Yes.
That is a mama maranga. You have to be strict. Discipline them.
Yeah.
2, be the financial controller.
No, I'll be the disciplinarian. Anything finances. No, it creates conflict. But disciplining people, I do it anyways. Even now I do it, I don't care. I just tell you straight how it is. It doesn't matter how you take it.
Wow.
But I don't beat around the bush.
Amazing.
Yeah.
All right. Second job that comes from the government is within police, the Rwanda National Police. Would you be the traffic officer? Or would you be the security detail to a government official?
Well, let me tell you, anything with security, I don't fancy it. Yeah. So, what if I don't want any of those two jobs?
What if you don't want any? You don't give an answer? Cheers.
Hey, that's the trick. Okay, if I don't want to give an answer. No. Then I'll try to find one.
Which one?
I'll be a traffic policeman.
You'll be a traffic policeman.
I don't want to be a security detail to someone, because you never know how they wake up.
They wake up moody.
They wake up moody and make you do stuff that you don't want to do.
Wait, kadogo.
But as a traffic officer, I'll stop you. I'll stop DJ PIUS and maybe get a selfie from you.
Cheers for that one. I like that. All right, next question. Now, you have a superpower. You have two superpowers. Choose one. To teleport. To teleport.
Yes.
This means you will go anywhere you want.
I love traveling. Yes, that is so tempting. Yeah.
Anywhere you want.
Yeah.
Or you will stop time. You'll stop time. Saha. Abantu bose bagahagarara bagafreezinga. Cyangwa we'll be here with you and you just end up in Jamaica.
No, I'll stop time.
You stop time?
Yeah. I will stop time.
Interesting.
Yes.
Cheers to that one. I like your answer, and I'll tell you why later. Now, last question.
Okay.
Last question. And DJ PIUS is winning, by the way. I don't know why he's not losing. I need this salt to be. Anyway, DJ PIUS, now last question. You have a case. You have some legal issues with the law. Yeah, you've encountered with the law and you're on the wrong side. And if you are found guilty or you lose the case, you might go away for 25 years. So you have to choose who's going to represent you in the courts of law.
Yeah.
So you have two options.
Yeah.
One, you have Uncle Austin to represent you as your lawyer.
Wait, one more time. You need to rephrase that question.
DJ PIUS.
Yes.
You have legal issues with the law. You found yourself on the wrong side of the law. And if you lose the case, if you're found guilty, you might serve 25 years. Yeah?
Yeah.
But you have to pick your lawyers, representatives who are going to represent you in the courts of law.
Right.
And you have two people you can choose from.
Yeah.
One of them is, of course, your good friend, Uncle Austin. Yeah? To be your lawyer and represent you in the courts of law. Two is also your good friend, Arthur.
The silence.
Well,
who is your ultimate choice to represent you in the courts of law? Remember, you're going away for 25 years if you lose. Between Uncle Austin and Arthur.
No, Arthur is an honest person. He can't be a lawyer. So I'll pick Austin. Austin will lie for me. That one I know. If it involves lying.
So you will choose Austin.
I'll choose Austin to be a lawyer, because sometimes you have to be you have to beat around the bush. Yeah. I trust Austin to be my honest liar. If I tell him a secret.
The legal liar.
Your legal liar representative.
Arthur might be like, oya
ntabwo byakunda. Ejo bundi yambwiye ukuntu byagenze. Mukuri.
You did it.
He did it. You committed the crime.
You did it, man.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
DJ PIUS, thank you so much for being such a good representative on the show and being compliant to the rules. God bless you.
But we can still do the sodium. It's okay.
Yeah, we can still do the sodium. It's good. It's good.
Just for the culture.
Just for the culture. Okay. That didn't go as I planned. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, you have been tuned in. We're having so much fun over here with DJ PIUS, a representative of Rwandan culture, music, a music exec, a producer, a representative of the culture. He's going to be a keynote speaker also at ACEESS.
Keynote.
Hey, he's also going to be talking about very important issues. He's going to be talking about record labels, business, and Mr. Eric as well, the gentleman with the team behind ACEESS. They're also already getting geared up. This is the road to ACEESS, and we are so happy to have you here as well. Thank you so much for taking up some time off your busy schedules.
Yeah, we need to get things done, and we need to like make sure that the Mundi Center is going to be full on the 15 and the 16.
Exactly,
like more than 20 plus live music band, live music. Huh? There's no playback, live music band coming from different countries, from Africa, from Senegal, from Mozambique, Reunion Island, Zimbabwe, Ethiopia, Morocco, Tanzania. We're gonna have some Sengeli music for 2 days, and it's only 20,000 for a pass that give you access to the music for 2 days on the 15th and 16th. Just go to the website, musicinafrica.net/access.
Yes.
Get your ticket there, pay, and we see you on the 15th and 16th.
Yes. Thank you so much, Eric So. It's been a great pleasure having this conversation with a handshake. And we appreciate you. DJ PIUS, thank you so much, my brother. We love you both. We value your presence in the industry.
We have flowers to show you.
Yes, we appreciate you. We appreciate you.
We have to snap that picture.
Yes, sir. Well, we'll be back shortly. Keep it locked.
In the morning and night, Madina. Let me be your dinner.
DJ PIUS.
Yes.
You have legal issues with the law. You found yourself on the wrong side of the law. And if you lose the case, if you're found guilty, you might serve 25 years. Yeah?
Yeah.
But you have to pick your lawyers, representatives who are going to represent you in the courts of law.
Right.
And you have two people you can choose from.
Yeah.
One of them is, of course, your good friend, Uncle Austin. Yeah? To be your lawyer and represent you in the courts of law. Two is also your good friend, Arthur.
The silence.
Well, no.
Who is your ultimate choice to represent you in the courts of law? Remember, you're going away for 25 years if you lose. Between Uncle Austin and Arthur.
No, Arthur is a honest person. He can't be a lawyer. So I'll pick Austin. Austin will lie for me. That one I know. If it involves lying.
So you will choose Austin.
I'll choose Austin to be a lawyer, because sometimes you have to be you have to beat around the bush. Yeah. I trust Austin to be my honest liar. If I tell him a secret.
The legal liar.
The legal
liar representative.
Yeah. Arthur might be like, oh yeah.
Oya ntabwo byakuye. Ejo bundi yambwiye ukuntu byagenze. Mukuri.
You did it.
He did it. He committed the crime.
You did it, man.